Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Here's Rafael Devers.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
That one ripped. Headed one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Tim Elko digs in now. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Devers headed home. One run across. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now 2-0. Fouled off left side. Goodman on third. Elko at second with one away. In the air, left field. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
left field, Beck hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the second baseman. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Out towards left center. Doyle sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Right through there for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings and misses, and there's one away. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. On the ground, could be 2. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Ezekiel Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him. And there are 2 outs. Ryan McMahon, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And a foul ball. The lefty fires. Line drive. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Evan Carter. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Carter.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Christian Moore. High fly ball right field. Moniak. He makes the grab. 2 away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Doubled his first time up. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And that is back here in. Ready to go now. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony under it. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brenton Doyle now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. This one in the air. Devers makes the catch. Bottom of the first. Now here is Evan Carter. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. On to first. One up, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Christian Moore. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. See you later. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. Now a chance for Hunter Goodman. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. Hard hit to third. Whips it across. And the inning is over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyro Estrada stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Set down on strike. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The count.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. And here is Dalton rushing.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. And it's fouled away. Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's Michael Toglia. Dominguez back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. It's a bomb. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one in triple digits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Into the outfield, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Farmer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The relay. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a swing and a miss. 1 out, a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Hitting the air out to center field. Anthony right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Evan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, 2 ball. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Shortstop,
And now the shortstop, Christian Moore. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a swing and a drive. Moniak on the move. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Devers now. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Elko in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying, and it's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-2. Next to hit, Jack Paglione. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the batter now, Dalton rushing. Beck drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Tovar, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
McMahon batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Estrada stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fans another. Bottom of the inning. Here's the 2nd baseman, number 4. This to center field. Doyle on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Liner caught at 2nd. Evan Carter getting ready to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A monster shot to right. It's 7-2. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ryan Rollison.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives and makes the catch. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Mickey Moniak. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
The bat, number 6.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Hitter,
0 for 1. He struck out
Farmer.
swinging last time. There's the strike. Toglia, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fought off foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Anthony sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. So the lineup
Now
flips
batting,
over.
left
Jordan
fielder,
Beck
Jordan
now at the plate.
Beck.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And they close the gap. It's 7-4. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. That one ripped left field. And out of here. They go back to back. It's 7-5. Goodman in the box again. Takes a strike. Swings through that one. And welcome. welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New Jersey going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started and towing the slab, number 45.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for two. Christian Moore, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering way upstairs. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Man at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Back here at Coors Field, here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Caglione makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Brenton Doyle. Center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And now Hunter Goodman. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss and a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swings and misses. Back here in Denver.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. So just about set, getting the nod in this one, Quinn Priester.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brenton Doyle at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, right side of the infield. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No
2
ball,
outs,
2
bases
strikes.
empty. And that's
1 ball,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Cut on and missed. Struck him out. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Up and in. And the count is 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Moore. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. And here is Devers. He caught it behind his back. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Hunter Goodman digs in now. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Tim Elko. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he
0-1's
did.
the count.
In the air, left field. Beck makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Inside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Hey.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tyro Estrada to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now, Jack Caglione. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
There's a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
That one ripped right center field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Now it's the second baseman. That's a hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Dives. What a play.
Now batting, left fielder, Evan Carter.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. He's 0 for one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Christian Moore. He's already homered here in this one. Grounds one to short. Tovar got him on the off-balance throw. That's out number 3. Here's Michael Tolia.
Colorado, the first baseman.
Oh, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Priester back to work. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
0-2,
Now on an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mickey Moniak, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Beck getting to start in left, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Rafael Devers. Outside low, 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0. And here is Tim Elko. Back to right. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Left field, way back there. That one back. Out of here. A 2-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Next to hit, Dalton Rushing on the ground. Sends it to Tolia. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here's the second baseman. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That's hard hit in the line. Doyle hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tovar on his way over. Can't get there. It gets down. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it 3rd.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop.
Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
vision of the God, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe, Winnister, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded with charges, don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection, they be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you hoo-hoo. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you. No telling what I got in the system to you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side, like a tassel the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Pin say more, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The Peking to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. Or correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep and my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place. But historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the execution of speaking of retribution. I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores is like an allergen. So in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars. State prisoner.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on New Jersey. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
This one in the air, center field. Carter drifts towards it, brings it in, and there's one down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mike Tauchman. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strike. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So up next, Alec Burleson. On the ground, right side. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Devers now. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
They take the force out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
0-1.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And that's a little bit high. 1-2 to count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Michael A. Taylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Kyle Teal in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up. He's there. He's got it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Savali back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Number 4 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Caglione gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out there to center. Taylor snags it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's down and away. Savali measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Taylor makes his way towards it, makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Out number 2. So the batting order turns over. At the plate, Evan Carter. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line. Taylor pulls that one down, and that is that. Top half of the third inning, Luis Robert now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Just missed.
That pitch is out.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Robert makes the turn at second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Elko will hit next. And that one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Save. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Ball outside. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Sosa swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
That's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strike.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Topman swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one almost got him.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. See ya. Strikes as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. And it goes just foul. Pitch misses.
Outside.
And that is ball one. Here's a rocket out to left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive
Outside,
base hit.
Bush, the next to hit, takes outside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. So now it's Dolan Arenado. There's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball. This to third, and foul ball. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. Good eye
Nope,
right
that's a
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count is 3-2.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Elko fires to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. To first, misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome.
Sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cacha, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New Jersey going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. All right, ready to go here. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Outside. And we're underway in Denver. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. Hits the fence.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. That smash towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Throw to second, save. Runner takes off. In the dirt. No. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moniak on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Alec Burleson.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
2 outs, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. Beck holds it in on the run. Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Soriano, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full. He goes down looking. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. Hit on the ground to short. In time to Bush, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Now here is Hunter Goodman. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Waves at the bender. Back here at Coors Field, and now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. And that one hammered Doyle. Going back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch just misses. Tap foul at the plate.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Doyle going back. And it's off the wall. One runs in, around third. The relay throw. Safe. And they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off.
That one ripped. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. That's towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 4. Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
There goes Ellie. Pitch in for a strike. Throws it away.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Check swing, and it's popped up. Soriano makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. On to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Up the middle, Estrada throws to first in time. Now it's Devers at the plate. Doubled his first time. High fly ball out to left field. Beck tracks it down for the out. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, left side. Burleson makes the catch. That is on to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, number 4. Rollison, a 6'2 southpaw, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This one smashed down the right field line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 2 for 2. there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Doyle makes the grab, and there are two down. And now here is Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That's to third. The throw to second is offline. The throw is late, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. Alec Burleson digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 outs. Bases are full. Rips that one center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 8-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Beck makes the play, and that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Just missed.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Rollison back to work. That one drilled left field and foul ball. To the right side, Tolia takes it himself. One away here in the 5th. And here is Devers.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So a man at first. Here's the second baseman. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. Now a chance for Evan Carter. Now this is in the air down the line. Beck, long run on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Doyle settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's a ball.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a big swing and a miss.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
McMahon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Estrada at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. And the first offering is not close. And that's fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in, Alec Burleson.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
In the air out to center. Doyle makes the grab on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. It's 13-0. So up next, Jack Caglione. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beck sizes this one up, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle in position. Doyle makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off.
She's a slow sipper, just taking it slow. It's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow. It's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Carter makes the catch for the out. 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. In there at the knees, 0-1. Sosa, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play? Here's Nolan Arenado.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back.
Tauchman makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one fouled off. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Michael A. Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. 1 out, base is empty.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The changeup missing,
2 strikes.
and the count is 1-2. Make it 4 strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. Savali back to work. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one's gone. Devers rounds the bases. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. And here is Jack Caglione. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
On the ground left side, 6, 4. He's out 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Now it's the second baseman. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one is back. And it is out of here. He crushes that one to center field. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. And that chance handled. Elko steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Luis Robert Jr. In the air, center field. Carter sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Brooks Baldwin stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. That's a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the first base. Baseman Michael Bush. Clobbered to right field, way back. Go! gigantic blast. It's 5-zip. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Burleson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. Devers now. He's already homered in this game. That one hammered left field. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He leaves the yard to right. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-0. This one smoked on its way. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-0. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. Out to center. Taylor on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't.
Hustling, I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go right. Catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, well, the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, but I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. Said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask him again, cause I
reflejan tu mirada. La noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin, love. My happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me everything that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. Greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we're here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I found my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. Then let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back.